Hey, how are you? I'm glad you're back. Here we are, another awesome day. I want to catch you up to speed on everything and how the music's going. So, if you haven't seen any of my episodes, basically I'm trying to get an album complete, and I gave myself a timeline of a year, and I'm getting pretty close to that year here pretty soon. And I'm only working on the sixth song, so I have fallen way behind. So just catching you up to speed with that, but I do want to talk to you about three things today, and that's going to be lately, how that song's coming along, and then song number seven, which is I picked that already, so how that one's coming along, and then I also wanted to talk to you about the third thing would be some of the gear that I use. For example, this guitar here. So I'm gonna start with this guitar. So I've had this guitar for a long time. I want to say I got it back in maybe 1991, 92, something like that. Maybe even a little bit earlier than that. But that's the timeline roughly of when I got this guitar. So I've had it for quite some time, and this guitar has been through a lot. And I've had it for, you know, quite some time now, right? We're in 2024, so let's just put 1991 as a date. I did try to look up what year it was made, and I seem to have kind of hit a roadblock. I can't find what year the guitar was made. It's one of the lawsuit guitars. I guess they're saying that maybe in the 70s, late 70s was the last time the guitars were made, or 80s. Yeah, so it's made in Japan. It's got the serial number in the back, and then I'll show you some of that here in a little bit, the serial number of the guitar. So maybe if, you know, you're a Ventura guru and you can give me the information or know where I can find the information, that'd be great. I did look. I've looked a few times and I can't seem to find it. The serial number ends in a 77, so I'm assuming it's probably a 1977 guitar, but it was an older guitar when I got it already. Somebody had already done some modifications to it. The pickups had, been installed, and I still have all the original hardware. What I've done to this guitar is I've done some changes to it. My buddy Joseph helped me change the pickups on it, but I'll walk you through some of the changes that I kind of made to the guitar and the condition of the guitar. So that way, if you're trying to write music for yourself and you're wanting to use a specific instrument, or you feel like maybe, you need another style of instrument or what you can use, I kind of give you an example of what I'm using. So this is a Les Paul copy. Like I said, I think it's from the 70s. I want to say I got it in, let's say, 1991. I really like this guitar because it's got that first fret as an inlay. It always seems to be super classy to me when a guitar has that extra inlay. Usually, a lot of them will start on the third going down, but for some reason I tend to like the ones that have that inlay here. So, and somebody's changed these tuning keys to a Guild guitar. So I don't know if they're acoustic guitar tuning keys or they came from an electric guitar. But when I got them, they already had these Guild tuning keys on them. And then it's kind of chipped on some of the binding here that was on the headstock. So that's kind of, it's fallen a few times. And then the frets are pretty much completely worn out. So I do need to get some frets done on this guitar. I kind of want to say that I've put a lot of miles on this thing, so I'm kind of proud of how worn down they are, but the guitar is still playable. It still sounds really good, and actually it sounds better than it's ever sounded ever because of the pickups and the setup now. That's this guitar, right? So I really like it. I've got it when I was, playing before, and I'd go out to play and I'd play music. This guitar has always been like my road dog in a sense. It's kind of like never failed me, but there was a time where it was in hibernation, so I did put it away for a while, because it had gone down, and I ended up buying another guitar because I knew at some point I wanted to kind of get it back to working condition, and now it's in really, really good working condition. A lot of things have happened to this guitar, but right now it's extremely playable. So if you're interested in, using your instrument, just sometimes just a quick setup or maybe changing some pickups, if you can't afford like a more higher end guitar, you can still record music with guitars that, as long as they're playable, right? Basically, or yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about that. So this has got the James Hetfield pickups, so they're active pickups, which means put a 9-volt battery in this. Typically, I do have the original pickups. So I don't ever want to get rid of them in case I ever want to put them back and kind of restore the guitar. But since this guitar already came with modifications to me, and when I was younger, I always had a vision of modifying this guitar. I did like these James Hetfield guitar pickups. I like the color, the gold. They kind of matched the guitar. So I went ahead and replaced them, and now the guitar sounds amazing. So I'll show you a little bit of that guitar sound here in a bit. This is my Ventura guitar. Basically, I got it when I was, in a pinch for a guitar. I didn't have a guitar at the time. Somebody had actually stolen my guitar. So that's a long story for another day. I had a buddy, Jason. He had a friend, and I had told him what was going on and what had happened, and that my guitar got stolen and I didn't have a guitar. So he kind of, called around a few friends and got me in contact with a person, and I bought this Ventura guitar, and it's been with me for a long time, and I don't ever want to get rid of it. I debate on whether getting the frets done or not. It's something that I don't know if I'll have to go through that or not. Like I said, it's still a playable guitar, so yeah, that's the guitar. I'll get you some close-up pictures of it. Maybe, like I said, if you know how to get the exact date code from it, post that on the comment, let me know. That'd be awesome. Oh, hit that subscribe and like. Yeah, so I also want to talk to you about Lately, how that song's coming along. Lately is going great. That song is coming together good. So right now I'm kind of in that pause moment where I've got the song structured. My buddy came in and put a bass line on it. I'm listening to it. I've got a couple of good melodies that I think will sound really good on there. And I just kind of want to put a little bit of a pause on there and go, is this exactly how I want the song? Because this is the time. Like, I have to make a decision now on keeping a song permanently like this or kind of changing a direction on it. So I'm pretty excited about how Lately's coming along. I'm just kind of creatively just taking a break from it. Not because I'm pausing on the song, more because I just want to go through it right, mentally, and then listen to it a few more times and go, okay, this is it, and then, do the final recording. So pretty excited how Lately's coming along. And then I am working on song number 7, so stay tuned for that. I've picked that one out. I think I've mentioned that in the past here. That song is going to be really, really good. So I'm super excited on song number 7. I might start working on that a little bit just to kind of put Lately on a little bit of a kind of an ease of a pause. Hopefully you'll start hearing more about song number 7 here pretty soon. Thank you for hitting those likes and those subscribes. Thank you for watching. You really, really motivate me to continue playing music and just doing art and skating. I get a lot of friends commenting that they like that I skate. I think that that's pretty cool. Didn't know that was a thing, but I thought I incorporated part of YouTube here as part of my lifestyle, right? Things that I do and things that I enjoy. So I'm hoping this is helping you musically if you're an artist and you're trying to release some music. And today I wanted to kind of demonstrate the instrument I use, or one of the instruments I plan to use. I haven't actually used this one on any other recordings. It's an awesome guitar. So little chai latte. Let me show you this guitar. Let's give it a spin. Oh yeah, beast mode, she's awesome. Thanks again.